1 minute to official top for Patrick Falls.
Seconds. 20. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Official top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we're underway with the first official competitor, Patrick Falls, in the competition in the static discipline. So Patrick's just gone down. He's wearing an Orca suit, a 2mm suit. It's quite common that we wear a pretty thin suit up here in the northern Queensland, where it's so warm, just in the ambient air temperature, but also in the water. The last thing you want to do is overheat when you're in the water. It can feel actually very uncomfortable, and it can also mask symptoms of when you need to come to the surface. So we typically just try to find the optimal just level of temperature depending on what you're going to wear, right? We also, as Patrick's done here, he's gone away from using the goggles, which are often quite tight fitting around the eyes. He's just gone for a nice, comfortable, loose fitting mask. The idea is to get as relaxed as possible, so anything that you can do in what you're wearing to try to make you feel more relaxed is just going to hopefully help you with the performance. So we had a quick sneaky chat with Patrick before he went down, and he's after a time of 4 minutes 30. So we're wishing him luck, and so far it looks like he's doing really well. He looks very comfortable, very poised. He really got a good breath before he went down, and he also packed quite a bit of air in. I think I saw maybe 5 or 6 packs. Now, packing is when you take it in your last breath, you breathe in as much as you can, but you can't physically breathe in anymore. So what you do is you just trap air in your cheeks, and you quickly push it down into your lungs just by quickly opening your glottis for a microsecond, and we call that packing, and enables us to fit a little bit extra air in for the breath hold. We just crossed the 2 minute mark for Patrick. Pat's looking really good, very relaxed. He's got Ant Judge in the water coaching him this afternoon. Ant's a very seasoned freediver, so he'll be just speaking some really good, comforting and encouraging words through to Pat as he sort of pushes through to the second half of his breath hold. We often think of the breath hold as having 2 components. The first part is called the easy phase, or the simple phase, where it's just really relaxing and uncomfortable. You're lying there and you don't have any urge to breathe. You just relax and go with it. And then the second part of the breath hold is called the struggle phase, and that part is where the discomfort really hits you. Often it's combined at the same time by this thing called the blood shift, which can feel quite uncomfortable, and it takes about a minute to get through and move through your blood shift. The breath hold does get slightly easier afterwards for most of us, but certainly the second half of your dive, the struggle phase, is exactly that. It's a bit of a struggle, and we normally look for athletes to try to stay as relaxed as possible and to have do a little bit of a fight, we call it, just to make sure they get a good time underneath their belt. And Pat's just come up to 3:30 there. He's looking good. He's at the side now. His colour's great. He's got Ant coaching him through. He's just getting himself arranged at the side. A lot of freedivers like to do that, and they're kind of getting towards the time that they had anticipated. They come to the side so that they know it's a very short amount of distance they have to cover to free up their airways, get them above water and begin breathing again. And also allows you to get both ears out of the water so you can listen to your coach. And there he is at 4 minutes. This is a great breath hold for Pat. Again, he hasn't been doing a lot of statics lately, so yeah, he's doing very well on this. He's hoping to get through to 4:30 was his target. His colour's looking great. And up he comes. Some very strong breathing from Pat. Easy. Looking very comfortable. We're just waiting for an answer from the judges. From where I sat, it looked pretty comfortable and it looked pretty clean, the exit from the water. What we look for is for the athlete to come up clean, take off their facial equipment, give an okay sign with their hand, and then say the words, "I'm okay." They have to actually have to do it within that order and within a 15-second time frame. And there we go. We got a white card for Pat on the static. Congratulations to Pat. First one off the blocks today, and a really strong breath hold. I think the time was 4:30. John, time was
4:20.
4:20 for Patrick Falls. Congratulations. I'll interview you once. Are you okay to have a quick couple of words now?
Oh, I'm good.
Well, it just happened. I've just caught Patrick as he walks past. I've asked for a couple of words, and here he is looking good. You said to me beforehand you thought you might be able to crank out around about the 4:30 mark, but you weren't sure. You came up at 4:20 looking crisp, clear as a daisy, nice and fresh. How did the dive feel for you?
That static was a good one for me. Normally 3:30 I'm fighting like crazy and just give up around 3:30, but the contractions only just kicked in around 2:30 and were rather easy for till 4. So
they did look gentle. I mean, I was watching you, and most divers actually have a lot more contractions than you were having. It looked like by 3:30 you were still really not having to do a lot of fighting.
No, that one went really well. Like, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Like, that's the best I've done in 3-4 months of training. So,
well, congratulations, Pat. Bank it. That's a great result. Well done.
The lead up to it didn't help though.
Sorry, I'll stop cracking jokes beforehand.